Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Stefan here, and I'm going to be showing you how to use AI to write a bunch of TikTok shop kind of scripts for ads, whether you are a affiliate or for your own business or whatever it may be. Although it kind of doesn't matter from the context of really most of the sort of ads that are working are really just like two formats, right? They're sort of UGC or they are like AI voiceover, narrated voiceover type of ads. They're also pretty short, they're pretty simple, pretty easy. So I'm gonna really just keep it pretty, it shouldn't be that hard to be honest with you. Especially if you've used any of the AI processes I've taught previously, especially if like Claude or Gemini for AI ads. You can also use GPT-4, lots of people use that. I personally hardly ever use GPT-4 for like anything. I don't really think it's that good compared to Claude 3 or Gemini, but doesn't really matter. You can make do with it. Okay, so let's go right into this. Okay, honestly, like the process, it's a really similar process to one I've shared for advertorials and even other ads. So I'll make it kind of bigger. Okay, it's like you're gonna basically give information about a product, have Claude analyze that product, and create outputs. So I'm gonna make a new document right now. It's gonna say, call it kind of product information. And we're gonna pick a product in a minute, okay? And just to kind of preview the process, after we do that, we're literally just gonna give Claude or Gemini, we're gonna test it with both. So this I'm actually gonna do live on the call. Like I know how the process will work in my head because my feeling is once you know how to do this sort of general process, you can apply it to all kinds of stuff. So rather than sort of do it after the fact, like let's just do it real time and you can see me figure it out. I basically just took a bunch of, not that many, but some TikTok sort of shop ad transcripts, added a little bit of direction to it, and those are examples. Now, let's pick a product first, okay? So, as always, you can do this. One thing that we talk about in here is, Kalo data or Calo data. There's also Shop Plus, right? You can go in, see stuff that, this is in another one of the modules. I think it's in the, what module is it in? I think 5. We have S5 right now with the best tools, right? And Wi-Fi Money Guy walks through sort of what to do, how to do, and all that kind of stuff. Right, but basically you do that, you can see a bunch of these ads, see how much revenue they've grossed, how many views, all that kind of good stuff, and he'll explain that more in that data. What is cool about Kalo data is then you can sort of just like pull or open up,
I'm
yeah,
saying
like,
that there are no. I'm just
like
saying
here's this
that
one.
there are no two hands that can do what this foot massage is doing to my feet right now. Literally heat, compression, and massage on another level. I wish you could see the inside of what's going on.
So what's cool, right, with Kalo or Calo data, however you say it, you can download the video and you can also export the script. So I press export with the script, bippity boppity boop, right? You get the script. So all I did is went through and found a bunch of sort of top performing ads, and then I exported the scripts and I added a little bit of direction. Like I think this was another one, right? Let me show it to you real quick.
Okay, I'm not really good at this. I got this item from TikTok and I want to show you the before. So this is my before in last year's jeans that are a little bit of a struggle, okay? Okay? I know you feel the struggle. Now watch. Okay, ready? Look at how flat it is. I got 3 of these. And I'm just like, girl. Do you spend $10 on a shirt? Absolutely, I'll spend $10 on a shirt. So I'll spend 30 on these. They're super amazing quality. They have your little potty strap friend. And you can choose like 3 different colors. They're so amazing. Go get them. Run, don't wait. Go ahead. Okay, I'm not really good at this.
Okay, so like, by the way, say we'll call it actually then. Now, if you're wondering like, okay, well, where is like the click a link, go in the TikTok shop, like whatever, right? For a lot of the ones that people do, when you're actually, you know, on the mobile app, you'd see the like product info like kind of flash up on the screen, and you would click it, right? And again, you'll see how to do that when you're watching the videos from Wi-Fi Money Guy. So you don't even need a call to action for some of them. But anyway, that's one really nice way to go find ads you're gonna model off. And this is important. This is like the first step, because like we want to go find, you know, what you can use the ones that I'm going to provide you with. But again, for a different niche or category, you know, you may want to create a bigger library of sort of swipes, right, so to speak, and all of that. And so, you know, if you want to do it more manually, okay, for example, diets that actually work, right? I just went to TikTok. By the way, too, I love TikTok as like a search feature nowadays for understanding people talking about like both pain points, benefits, for hooks, all of this sort of stuff. It's like very valuable, okay? But like, what do we see? We see, you know, Kiala greens a lot, right? So, you know, for example, let's just click on this ad here.
Sale alert, baby. So Miss Kiala Greens is currently on sale right now here on TikTok Shop for 50% off. Yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. So if you don't know, Kiala is a green supplement that tastes simply amazing. It's going to help with your bloating. It's going to help with digestion, helping you go regular to that toilet every day, and help with your skin and many more benefits. Now, I've been taking Kiala Greens for maybe like a month and a half now, and I absolutely love it. I started off with the Kiala Tropical Splash. 9 out of 10 for its taste goes for me. But baby, this watermelon slush is a true game changer. So if you're looking for a greens powder, tap the orange shopping cart and get you some today.
So
I want to say the sale ends in 2 days. So hurry up and stock up and get you some. Bye, y'all. Sale alert.
Solid, right? Now, all right, if you want a transcript, what could you do? Well, one of the things you can do, and frankly, there's probably other cool ways. Another thing is using Swipe Builder. That is also Wi-Fi Money Guy's tool. It's a really valuable tool. So you can just go swipe, right? And if you did that, when you go to Swipe Builder and go to your swipe file, it'll show up. You can click on, in a second, here is Inspect Swipe, and then you can scroll down and the transcript will load. So that's a really valuable thing as well. So honestly, paid tools make life easier, right? Look at that. That's funny the way it even does that. Another cool thing with Swipe Builder is that, of course, it's going to take a minute to load because I just added it. So I'm going to show you a different one first. Okay, like I did this one earlier. This is another Kiala Greens one, okay? So inspect swipe, transcript right here, okay, right? It could be as simple as something like this. And then you can also go generate script, and you sort of would tell like what the new product is, and information like that. And it's sort of like free ad copy, it would actually generate new scripts for you. So as a note, you know, Swipe Builder is a dope tool. I'm not in an affiliate for it. Probably should add an affiliate link to it, frankly, for the course. But okay, just also real quick, if you don't want to spend any money on any tools, all I would do is pull up Otter. I'm gonna pull it up over here for a second to make sure there's anything sensitive in my Otter. So give me a moment. Hang, you know, stay with me. Okay, let's go record. Right, so I have my Otter up here, okay? And now we can just play the video here and it should capture the transcript that way. Ready?
Sale alert, baby. So Miss Kiala Greens is currently on sale right now here on TikTok Shop for 50% off. Yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. So if you don't know, Kiala is a green supplement that tastes simply amazing. It's going to help with your bloating. It's going to help with digestion, helping you go regular to that toilet every day, and help with your skin and many more benefits. Now, I've been taking a month and a half now, and I absolutely...
Right, so obviously it doesn't like, you know, those little things like, let's just say Kiala Greens, right? It's going to help you go regularly in the toilet, I think she said. It says directly into that toilet. So, you know, you'd want to kind of pay attention, but, you know, you could just batch it, run a bunch of ads, watch a bunch of ads, use Otter, get transcripts. Otter is, I forget what an Otter subscription costs. Let's see, right? How much does an Otter AI subscription cost? $10 per month. We'll build out $16.99 per month. Okay, so maybe up to $40 a month, but again, you know, it's pretty minimal. To go to Starbucks a couple times a month, you could probably afford Otter And if you bought this course, frankly, you should be able to afford it. I just want to be, I'm trying to find, like, there's different ways to do it, right? There's many. I'm gonna use Calo data and Swipe Builder, as I'm doing this video, because it makes life a lot easier versus obviously using Otter. But I want to show you how you can do that for an even more kind of cost-effective way for those of you who are really on a budget, right? Okay, cool. So anyway, right? So we find, and so now again, what do we need to do? Well, we would go through,
This
find
diet
things
was
that are
voted-
working. By the way, as we're like, what's working? Well, again, you've got Calo data as a tool that you could use. Also can get access to that for like free through the TikTok Syndicate, which is a Wi-Fi Money Guys sort of community. It's like not that much. I mean, I think the annual is, I don't know, what, $400, maybe $500, but I think it's like $50 a month even. You get access to tools like this, so it kind of pays for itself. But again, or you can just go on TikTok, and I just look for shit that, sorry for swearing, but basically like just find things with a high amount of views, right? It's not gonna be quite as exact, but you're still gonna see a decent amount. Kiala Green sort of like dominates, but you go through, and there's different things you can do: diets at work, cleanse, right? Whatever it is that you decide that you're gonna promote or sell, right? So, I mean, if you're doing like a foot massager or a bodysuit or whatever, right? And typically, you can typically tell, they'll tag the brand, so you can tell pretty fast, like, right? Like, here's another detoxing, right? So you can just find this, 400K views. Not that hard, right? Pretty easy to find stuff, right? So you just find some stuff, get transcriptions of those scripts, see other ads, what have you. And there's another video where Wi-Fi Guy kind of talks about the, I think it's also video 5, the first one module. Where is it? Video structure, yeah, this one I think, where it kind of talks about what the structure is, which is sort of just like hook, like mechanism, call to action on a really basic level, right? So let's say we're gonna promote something. Let's say we're gonna promote, Calo Nutrition. So a couple of cool things we can do, right? One is if we have like a swipe tool, we want to get transcripts, we could take some of the people's videos that, again, if I went to their homepage, right? So let's go find like some of the videos that have a good amount of views, that went kind of viral, or that went off, whatever, right? And let's see, some of them, I would actually make sure, like some of them are like holiday, Black Friday deals, things like that. Like, so I might skip over those, but let's find ones that have, a good amount of views on them, right? Let's see.
I took myself from looking like this, constantly feeling like complete crap and always bloated, to this. Now I'm constantly feeling lean, never bloated, and super confident in my skin. Bloating was something I always struggled with. I eat super clean. I pretty much have abs, but then half the time I'm bloated. And it was just something I was so frustrated with. So I deep dived into the world of greens. And that's how I discovered Kiala. I've been taking these for several months now, every morning, like clockwork. And you know what? I'm moving like clockwork. If you know what I mean. I absolutely love these. I've tried so many.
By the way, you'll notice a lot of personality is really strong, right? Personality is so important for these videos. And by the way, another really important note, right? So say you're going to promote Kiala Greens, then you could just go take a bunch of the videos that did the best, and you could create a whole file of like scripts for that. This was, I think, like an urgency sale, right? I think this one was too, so that's why I didn't click on these two, right? But like, you just sort of go through, like, again, these Black Friday ones, aren't gonna work as well. But like, let's find ones that kind of went off, right? And so we have less. So maybe we go back up to some ones that have 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever it is. We create our little swipe file. So one way you could do it is you just take a bunch of videos of Kiala Nutrition. Now, these are from them. You could also search Kiala Nutrition. Okay, and then you're gonna find 3.5 million, right? Like here, let's see this real quick.
Y'all, Kiala Greens is having a sale. It's on sale. It's on sale, $29.95, free shipping, free returns. I'm telling you, if you want to try it, this is the time to try it. They're usually like 40-something bucks. I have the tropical splash as well as the watermelon slush. This one here, good, but a little too sweet for me. But I'm telling you, if you like sweet, you're going to like this one. I don't really like them too sweet, but it's good. I'll drink it still. But the watermelon slush, it's in.
Anyway, so I swiped that one, right? Because I'm thinking maybe I'll just do that too on this call, or on this recording, right? Okay, let's see. And it's worth like rolling through here, because it's like, okay, here's another one.
$23. $23 for Kiala right now. Are you serious? I just stocked up last week during the $29 sale because I am drinking this watermelon slush at least 2 times a day.
Okay, so why does this matter so much? What are we doing here, right? It's fine, they're all leading to $20, which is interesting. I'm curious about this one too. Let's see.
I did it. I was the guinea pig and I was influenced and I bought these stupid Kiala greens that everyone was freaking talking about. Don't waste your money. Don't waste it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. First of all, yeah.
What I was worried about is this almost like, you know, honest review, like don't waste your money until you watch this. But then it's actually like, oh, it's really good, blah, 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 right? So that's a whole other hook you could do. So anyway, we've got a bunch of swipes. I can also, though, if I go back to Kiala Nutrition, right, their website, and if I go here, yeah, that's okay, TikTok, I don't mind leaving away. Right, all I really want is TikTok's favorite greens, right, they really lean into it. Is like, we just want some copy that we can kind of talk about, right? So all I would be basically doing is like, I'd create a little doc that I already have here, right, called product information. I'm going to just find stuff to copy and paste in. Now, here's the thing, right? It's more e-com, so how are we going to do that? How do we like get product information? Like, okay, you got some reviews here. God, their copy is like, it's like no one's non-existent. It's hilarious. So, okay, I'm just going to start putting information in Command Shift V. This. Okay, men drink greens. Small amount of caffeine, right? So it's kind of good to note that. Okay, about Kiala Nutrition. Let's open that real quick. The Kiala, your favorite green blend. So, oh, it's crazy that they do. They probably do this on purpose. I wonder. So this is super annoying, but hey, man, if I was really trying to make it happen, I would just manually write it out. So let's do it. Right? Meet Kiala, your new favorite daily greens brand. I will pause it and write this out, so just watch me type the whole thing. Okay, typed out. By the way, when you actually think about it, it's pretty wild, right? I don't know how much Kiala is doing in volume. We'll go look at them in a second. But like that's the About Us page. Go back to the home page. Greens, bunch of TikTok social proof, bunch of reviews. Like that's it, right? FAQs are, one of them doesn't even have an FAQ. Let's go see what they're doing on a similar web real quick here. So this is from a previous search I was doing, so it always wants to load this one for some reason. So I want you to understand the power of TikTok Shop. It'd be funny if it's like, I know reviews. Maybe there's questioning through TikTok Shop. I don't know, but let's see. Yeah, probably just selling more on TikTok than anywhere else, right? Because I have that many visitors on the website, but probably just to make the sales through TikTok Shop. It's kind of crazy to think about, right? It's not that many views on the website. Although it's up a little bit, right? But super interesting. SimilarWeb's a tool where you can do a lot of like spying on competitors and other brands and things. So it's really a cool tool. All right, well, let's go look at products real quick, right? Because I still want to see people like the watermelon one. What is it? What kind of copy do we have about the watermelon one? It's wild, right? Just little pictures, how to shake it. So, again, that's where going back to like the actual videos we have of people talking about Kiala can make help us out a lot, right? So I'm gonna make a little section in this product information that says like transcripts of UGC content brand. Okay, so let's go back to Swipe Builder here. Again, you can also do this yourself. Let's go to this one first. Bloating, digestion, what have you, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so number 1, number 2. Why isn't that loaded yet? Alright, let's look at this one. We're waiting. Spec swipe. Took my stuff feeling like this to this, right? Of Keala. Number 3, number 4, number 5. We'll probably do 6, number 6, okay? So that, let's go back. Sorry, it's a little dumb that I don't have a better back thing. I don't know why that one's still loading. So we got that one, that one. Did I record this? Was that this one here? Sale alert, baby. Is it this one? Let me see.
Sale.
Yeah. What was this one?
$23.
$23. Let's kind of inspect this swipe real quick. Even my kids will drink it. Here's this cool. AI is going to figure out a lot of the stuff, like the little benefits to speak about. So, you know, we don't have to even go that crazy. X out of it, that's what I had to do. Okay, that one's still not loading for some reason. This one, inspect swipe. How many views, downloads, all that kind of stuff, right? This one. Okay, and I just want to save a couple more, so it's crazy. Let's find maybe like 2 or 3 more. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I want you to see like me doing this in real time, so that you kind of really understand. This is a holiday deal. I think she talks about holiday stuff.
Let's get into some of these positive reviews, these positive comments, because these are real
The
people.
audio is really bad on that one, so I'm not gonna deal with that one for now.
You guys, this is why I keep raving about the Keala Greens. This girl says, I want to thank you so much for telling us about this. Got hers 2 days ago, already seeing results in 2 days, which is insane. She sees a difference already, and her stomach used to be horrible, so thank you. I'm sure you've already seen Keala everywhere because they went viral, but if you haven't, I'm going to explain the best way to take them, all of that, because I have been taking them for a year.
Pause. Yeah, like this one's gonna probably be really good, right? So this is really funny, man. It's like you don't even need like. This is where people who are depending on like VSLs and stuff to sell are really fucked, to be honest with you. Okay? They're still going to work on ClickBank. You can still do shit. But the days of like 40, 55-minute VSLs are on their way out. Like you have brands that can do this, like just with UGC content, and they don't even need to like have a website basically. Like get out of here. That's so wild. But that's how this is working. So let's refresh our swipe builder. Okay. Inspect swipe. Got that transcript, right? Go see the difference, best way, benefits. It's cheaper on TikTok Shop. Flash deals, way cheaper. Start with the watermelon. The best 2 flavors. They sell out. Best way, morning. It's not a meal replacement. Mix mine with this, a couple of days. You feel like you're glowing from the inside out, right? Okay, super good. So let's go ahead and take that one too. All right, and I'm not gonna do this number 6 for now. Okay, so let's do this as like an example of for Keala Greens. Okay, so now we download it as a PDF. Sweet, thank you. And we will come back to this stuff later. Right now, I've got that. Download as a PDF. Let us open up our friend Claude. Give me just a moment to do that. Okay, now, quick note. You can do Claude from Anthropic, which I love. You can also use Poe, where you can have multi-chat. Poe is actually pretty dope now because you can write stuff in both Claude and Gemini. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to do Poe because I want to see what some of these scripts do when we write them in Poe versus Claude. So we're going to start with Claude, Claude 3 Opus. This is paid $20 a month for Poe, something like that. There's a few tools you gotta pay for, but it's like you gotta spend a little bit of money here to make shit work, right? So okay. Sorry, I'm throwing these all over the place here. There's a TikTok shop ad examples. Got that one. It's a script should be like a Claude process or like that. I might rename this, but all right, you find information about product, analyze it, tell me the target market, pain points, primary promises. Here's examples of the format I want. This is just like a standard thing I do for a ton of stuff, right? So all I'm gonna do, take it, put this in here, then I'm gonna upload the PDF I downloaded with that product information, the one that had all the stuff about Kiala Greens. I'm gonna pause myself because I don't usually see other files on my computer, so 1 sec. Okay, so product information, Kiala Greens, right? Cool. All right, so this is step 1. After that, we're just gonna pull a little bit more stuff. Credible and social proof. Sometimes I have to do that. I might not even worry about that for this one, to be completely honest with you. I'm probably gonna skip it because you don't need that much right now. I think maybe that they went viral on TikTok. Maybe I'll show you. Really the biggest thing would be like biggest social proof would be, hey, it's gone viral on TikTok, right? Okay, what other solutions are there? Why don't they work, right? I like having that information. I put a note on this one. I didn't modify it to say, hey, if there aren't common solutions mentioned, add some from your own list. All right, great. What's the unique mechanism? Is there one there? There actually are a lot of time, but not always. We'll talk about that in a second. And then, description of the product, how to consume product, if it has stuff like anchor price, things like that, okay? Won't have all the information, that's okay. And then we're gonna basically say sometimes if they have ingredients that they talk about specifically, what are the ingredients? And that's really actually about it for this process. So let me show you what's cool about this, right? Okay, target market females seeking a daily green supplement that caters to their unique nutritional needs and preferences, neglecting the market, primarily focused on products made for men. This was from the About stuff in Kiala Greens, like a clearer and healthier options, taste compromise, bloating, digestion issues, inconsistent results. Primary promises made, high quality ingredients, taste, bloating, benefits, sale affordability, variety of flavors, positive user experience, right? Cool. All right, so great. Let's go and just run this one next. What kind of credible proof or social proof is there? Okay, fine, didn't get a great output there. Other, products, like other options in the marketplace. Damn, it's fast right now. Jeez, that's crazy. This is an update. It's lightning fast. It's actually almost spooky. Oh, it's doing an assistant and is it not giving me Claude? Oh, that's wild. No wonder it's so fast. Okay, well, this is interesting. So nutritional greens, supplements, mixed greens, dietary changes, other supplement target, someone's targeted towards general health. Okay. So watch, what's cool about Poe is like now that answer I just got, I compared to Gemini or Claude, right? So compared to Claude 3 Opus, I thought I was doing Claude 3 Opus. Huh. That's weird that that wasn't doing that. I think Claude is better. Claude is definitely better. It's crazy. Okay, so I probably honestly should redo some of this with Claude too. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. It really happens. I want to rerun this. Let's do this one more time with Claude. I upload again. Okay, now let's do it with Claude. So let me just run. I just want to see the difference. And again, sorry to make you rewatch this. But I just think it'd be interesting to see the difference, right, between Claude and like Poe's AI. Honestly, this is pretty similar. I wonder if it's like almost taking it from what I had before. All right. Well, whatever. I think it's good enough for our ads. Let's do like unique mechanism one here. It says sales letter. I could just say the product information, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. It's probably gonna say, you know, doesn't really have a ton about it. Yeah. So what you could do is go like, what, see, it really gets it, man. It's been turned on mechanisms. I think this is worthwhile. I'm gonna do this real quick. What are some potential unique mechanisms Kiala Greens could use in their marketing? Okay, let's see. Hormonal imbalance. It's cool. Actually, I mean, I would probably use these because for TikTok especially, you could just pick whatever mechanism. It's kind of nice, right? You don't have to tie it into what they have. And they don't have to be really that complicated for TikTok. I feel like it's just sort of less sophisticated market, let's say, okay? All right, that's how we do this last one. Again, it's not gonna have all of these, but I'll have some of them. And we don't need the ingredient one. We're basically gonna be good after that. So I'm gonna show you the next step in a second. I'm gonna let it pull this information, right? Kiala Greens. All right, great. Okay, so give me 1 sec here. All right, cool. So this is where we're gonna get into the scripts thing. Now, there's a couple ways we can come up with hooks. First, what I'm gonna do is like gonna be just to have Claude do it, right? So what I'm saying here, and obviously you're gonna get this document, right? With several examples of TikTok ad scripts. These are for different products and different markets. Once you look at the structure, then I'm gonna have you write some new, I'm just gonna keep it at that first of all, okay? So what did I do, right? The TikTok shop ad examples. I'm gonna upload those real quick. Give me a sec. Okay, so I just uploaded them, right? And it's going to analyze them. So these are the ones I showed you at the beginning of this video, where it was just like, you know, I took some transcripts of them, right? Easy peasy, cool. Okay, noting like this stuff, cool. So now I'll be like, all right, we're gonna do some new scripts, but first I want you to come up with some new hooks and concepts for TikTok ads for this product inspired by the ads you saw previously. I put ad examples you saw previously, angles for this product you've been analyzing. Now, in reality, it might be easy to go like, it might be better to go for Kiala Greens, right? Instead of for this product, since, you know, we had a conversation. I try and keep the prompts fairly generic, but it's cool. Kind of gets all this stuff, okay? So let me help you write some new TikTok ads, scripts for the product we analyze. First, let's come up with some hooks and concepts. Okay, so it gave us some. Here's what's cool. Let's see what Gemini 1.5 Pro does when we ask it for 10 hooks. So I literally just go beep, beepity boppity boop, right? It's very pain point, like, specific. I wonder if Gemini doesn't have the context, though, because it's talking about lemon and cucumber, for example. Let's try this. Thanks, but please do these hooks for Keala greens. Specifically, here's the product info again in case you need it, and you would use those TikTok ad examples for some inspiration. Okay, so let's try that. Wait, do that real quick. All right, that's uploaded. Go. What? Well, that's why we like Claude more than Gemini. Weird. That's super weird. All right, back to Claude. Let me just stop there. Okay, just back to Claude. Fine. Okay, whatever. I don't know why Gemini is being so weird. So obviously a lot of these ads are kind of like, they're not super good, but let's try it. I mean, they're okay at these angles. Great. Now please write 3 TikTok ad script variants focused on this hook. Remember to model off the example ads you saw previously for inspiration on the structure. You can also add in specific suggested edits, B-roll, etc. Go ahead and try now. Okay. So we pick the toxins environment, cause inflammation, screen powder helps eliminate that. So see what Claude does for us on this. This is what I'm doing in real time. Like I said, I've never done this process before, but once you kind of understand how to work with these things, it's pretty easy. The one thing they're doing is they're making them sound a lot like ads. So what I'm gonna ask for it to do next is like, that's kind of cool. It's doing text overlay style ones, right? But okay, great. I'd like some variants that are more UGC style and coming from a female kind of creator. Okay. Let's see what we get with that. Okay, that's pretty good. Number 2. Okay, what's cool, I think Gemini will do a good job of this. So now I'm gonna have it do, hopefully Gemini doesn't get weird again, but Gemini is pretty good at UGC styles. I'll go back to some of the ones up above, but like, you know. All right, I'll read them to you versus just reading myself. So with Claude, okay, this is the first one. Hey ladies, let's talk about toxins and how they're messing up our bodies. I've been feeling so bloated and uncomfortable lately, and I couldn't figure out why. Turns out it's all the toxins we're exposed to every day. Then I found this amazing greens powder called Keala Greens. It's specifically designed for women to help eliminate toxins and reduce inflammation. I mix 1 scoop into my water about every day, and I swear it's been a total game changer. My bloating has gone down. I feel so much better overall. Plus, the clean ingredients are really important to me. I love knowing I'm putting something healthy into my body every day. If you're struggling with digestive issues like I was, definitely give Keala Greens a try. Trust me, your gut will thank you. Okay, and then number 2 was like, ladies, let's be real, toxins are everywhere and they're doing a number on our health. I've been dealing with gut issues and skin problems for months and I couldn't figure out what was causing it. Then I learned about how toxins can lead to inflammation in our bodies. That's when I discovered Kale Greens, the daily green powder that has been a lifesaver for me. Just 1 scoop a day, helps eliminate toxins, reduce inflammation. The best part, it's designed specifically for women's unique needs. I've been drinking it every morning for a few weeks now and I've already noticed such a difference in my digestion and skin health. If you want to get rid of skin toxins or start feeling amazing, you've got to try Kale Greens. Click the link in my bio to get yours now. Okay. There's another one here, right? But then what's cool, I mean, I think some of these Gemini ones will be more solid and they actually are really good direction, right? Woman holding Kale Greens. Okay, guys, so I'm so excited to share something that with you that has seriously changed my life. This is Kale Greens. It's a daily green powder specifically for women. I've always struggled with bloating and just feeling kind of blah, you know? I tried everything, cutting out dairy, gluten, you name it, but nothing really worked. Then I found Kale Greens and it's been a game changer. I've been taking it for a few weeks now. My bloating is gone, my skin is clear, and I just have so much more energy. I honestly feel amazing. I love that it's packed with all these amazing ingredients to help detoxify your body and reduce inflammation. Plus, it's super easy to just add a scoop to my morning smoothie. If you're looking for a way to improve your gut health and just feel your best, you need to try Kale Greens. Trust me, your body will thank you. Now, one thing I might do is like, you know, if there's a sale, like $23 off or something, or for $23, I might add here, like right now you can get for $23, it's usually $47, like go now. Look, I don't know how long the sale's lasting, but this is crazy, what? Like go here, right? So you might want to add some of that in or tell it, hey, add in the $23 off, right? It's like a morning ritual one, right? Morning every day. Morning, everyone. I'm starting my day with my favorite ritual, a delicious smoothie with Kale Greens. I used to feel so sluggish in the morning, but since I started taking Kale Greens, I have so much more energy. It's helped with my digestion too, which is amazing. Showing B-roll, right? I love that Kale Greens helps me feel my best so I can tackle my day and do all the things I love. It's like my secret weapon for feeling healthy and energized. After a busy day, I like to relax and recharge. Knowing I'm taking care of my body with Kale Greens gives me peace of mind. If you're looking for a way to support your health and feel amazing, give Kale Greens a try. And there's a before-after transformation, right? This is sort of just like, hey, you know, I used to struggle and now I feel better. Okay, so that was, by the way, remember, just one of the hooks. So if we go back here, like there was the stress and cortisol one, right? We could also do this woman drink every day, right? Let's try like, great, now give me some variance with this hook, please. So Gemini's gonna write these bad boys up. I like to get ready with me style one's kind of interesting here. Hey guys, come get ready with me. But first I gotta start my day with Kale Greens. This stuff is my secret weapon. You just struggle with bloating, I feel less bloated. Helps me feel confident. It's not bad. I wonder about, you know, by the way, but I mean, also if you're gonna be on camera, like you're like, hey, look, here's what I do for my daily ritual, right? Like hair, makeup, whatever, like breakfast. Actually, not breakfast, greens, right? Like I love this Kale Greens. It does this, it does that. I used to feel bloated. I used to feel gross. Now I feel great. Like seriously, I love this stuff. You know, like in the bio. Like after that, like, okay, like, you know, 20 minutes of workout or whatever it is, like, right? You will do a little day on the life one. And then, but yeah, keep back to finishing your makeup. It's okay. I just think to go a little bit fast with that. Story time. Like, I used to be that girl who was always bloated, uncomfortable. I tried everything to fix it. Nothing seemed to work. So on Kale Greens, I was skeptical. Just had to give it a try. It's been a game changer. The bloating's practically gone. All that kind of stuff. All right, cool. And just for driving the point home, let's go up and do one more of these. And so, right, well, we were like, I don't want to be on camera. I want to use AI or something like that. Great job. Now we're going to do some variants for this style. For these ones, let's have the variants come from a faceless narrator, and we're showing B-roll throughout. I'll just leave it at that. That's kind of vague. I might need to give it more, but let's find out. So if you're wondering, like, well, does that work? It's like, actually, yeah, it does. Like, I have one of these AI ones here somewhere. Where is it? I thought I downloaded it. Did I not download it? Give me a sec. I'll show you. Okay, this one that I'm loading, it's like CMOS, right? February 2024, and 139,000 in revenue, 2.6 million views, which is crazy because check out how kind of simple it is.
If a man took CMOS every day for a month, this is what might happen to his body. On day 1, he might feel signs of discomfort due to his pencil getting rock hard, as CMOS increases circulating blood flow to your Johnson. He also will feel an increase in energy right away, due to the absorption of the essential 92 vital minerals your body needs. After a week, his testosterone levels will have doubled and he will achieve his maximum performance. He may even begin to develop signs of NGAF, aka not giving a f. After a month, he will be unstoppable. Even the worst daily predicaments will leave him unbothered. His friends and family will begin to find him unrecognizable, as he has become such an alpha. This is Multi-Mineral by Clean Nutra, the purest form of Irish sea moss. You can get yours on sale with the TikTok shop link tagged below, but be sure to hurry up before it sells out.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think this crushed. It does this so good. It's like just AI voiceover and a bunch of like AI generated images. That's it, right? And so keeping that in mind, right? Like as we come back to what we're doing is, so again, wouldn't maybe necessarily have like that guy's voice, right? But just like, ladies, did you know that neglecting your gut health could be wreaking havoc on your hormones? It's true. Your gut plays a crucial role in hormone production and balance. An unhealthy gut can lead to inflammation, which disrupts hormone signaling and can cause issues like irregular periods, PMS, and even fertility problems. Poor diet, stress, and toxins can all damage your gut microbiome, leading to hormonal imbalances. Taking care of your gut is essential for hormonal health. Kiala Greens, with its blend of clean, gut-friendly ingredients, can help support a healthy microbiome and promote hormonal balance. Invest in your hormonal health by prioritizing your gut. Try Kiala Greens and experience the difference, right? So the end is a little weak, might be like, I mean, you could have, you'd have like the little banner up there because it'd be like, click the link below on TikTok Shop, right? So again, these are pretty simple, but you don't actually need a lot of complicated stuff here for TikTok Shop. Like the mechanisms aren't hard. So let's review what we have done here, okay? What we have done is pretty straightforward. Okay, we basically, first and foremost, picked like, a product. You'd pick one that you're promoting or several that you're promoting, whatever it may be, right? And, we basically went and just pulled information. We didn't have a lot from the website, so we just took like some of the other people's TikTok videos talking about it and put them into transcripts, right? Then we went to Claude, and it did start with Poe, but it should have been Claude 3 or Gemini. I was like, which one? It's like, dude, pick, experiment. There's no magic one. Like, if it works, it works. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like people be like, oh, you use Claude. What about GPT? I'm like, well, try GPT. How'd that work for you? Did it work okay? Did it work great? If it worked great, then cool, use GPT. If it didn't work great, I use Claude. Maybe you should try Claude, right? There's no like magic one thing. And I know it's like, well, I've got to pay for multiple subscriptions. It's like, yeah, but if you're making enough money, which you should be with this like right now, or will be, right, potentially, it's like the subscriptions are pretty minimal. If you spend $100, $150 a month and making $3,000 a month, or if you're a big brand, you're making $3 million a month, you're probably like, all right, it seems worth it to me, right? So anyway, we did these prompts, which I'm going to give you. So like analyze it, pull pain points, promises, all that kind of stuff. Anything about credibility. What about other solutions? We then ran that in Claude as well. Analyze it, I tried running that thing in Claude again a second time, the target market thing. Is there a unique mechanism? No. Well, hey, what could a unique mechanism be? Here's what it could be. Great. Pull this information, like product, whatever, right? Great. Here's some examples of ads. Analyze those. What does the structure look like? It looks like this. Awesome. Now we're writing some new scripts. Give me some hooks. Here's some hooks. We tested with Gemini. It felt weaker with Gemini for that part. Back to Claude. All right, give me 3 variants. Focus on this hook. It did that. These were okay. We said, give me UGC style ones. Did that. They were a bit better. Then we said, okay, let's try in Gemini. Geminis were better, right? Gemini is better for UGC, I have found. And we said, okay, now about with this hook. Gemini did a good job. All right, like let's do for this, but like make these ones come from a faceless narrator. And it did it. So now you've got a bunch of scripts and hooks. Now, again, if you're doing them where you're going to be speaking, then, you know, like, perfect, right? You write yourself some scripts. Don't be afraid to make changes, call to action, watch videos, watch what other people are doing, model off of that. That's always the most important thing for faceless narrator, which I would probably consider doing. I mean, you can use all kinds of tools to make those. I know Wi-Fi Money Guy, I was gonna say his real name, but I say anonymous, right? Will, you know, has his own thing. But what's cool is I think just take this whole conversation and I'll share it. So I can just do a link to it for everybody, you know, and of course I'll share the, this thing just for reference, and I'll also share the, like ad examples that I pulled, so you can use those. And you'll see is version 2, I've got to update this because this is for advertorials. But what you can do is you can save all these inputs, and then you can come back and basically be like, instead of advertorial control, be like, hey, here's a bunch of like TikTok ads, right? Similar ads we shared before, right? Go ahead and analyze them. Now I come up with some new ads. Here's the data or the details, and you'll just basically upload this document again and be like, now write ads. So you can skip, you don't have to go through this process every time if you're right for the same product. You can also come back to the same chat, or you could just basically, I'll put it in here for you, version 2, where like once you have the inputs, it's actually a lot faster to write more ads in the future for any of those sorts of products, right? So yeah, okay, the other thing, right? What about other hooks? So give me a second, I'm gonna show you how to do that part. Okay, I'm also gonna give you this document. Now I went through this on my email list, and I made a YouTube video where I walked people through how to do it. But this is actually very valuable for when you're trying to figure out hooks to come up with, right? So, okay, like there's these different types: Mythbusters, challenges, experiments. So well, I'll go a little bit slower. Sorry. I'm just like, what are Mythbusters? Like, okay, things that the audience believes to be true but are not. They're instead contrarian or surprising. What are challenges? Okay, I'm gonna do a quirky challenge. I tried doing this for 30 days. Here's what happened. Experiments, right? Conducting intriguing experiments to test theories or ideas, right? I ate only fast food for a month. The results will shock you. Transformations, right? Dramatic transformation. Insider secrets, little known tips, tricks, or secrets from your niche that can help viewers. 5 insider secrets to gain abs in half the time. Fitness trainers hate this. Extreme comparisons, compare 2 drastically different approaches, products, or experiences in your niche. Like I lived off a $100 versus $100 food budget for a week. Here's the difference. I mean, you know, $1 budget would be pretty tough. Expert roundups. Here's what, you know, 7 chefs predict. Here's what 5 experts say about XYZ. Controversial opinion, you're taking a bold stance on a controversial topic on your niche. Like why I believe cardio is a waste of time. Failure stories, right? How I lost $10,000 in a bad investment and the lessons I learned. And then beginner's guides, okay? So these are super cool when we couple this with the viral every time tool that Luke Mills made. It's also on free ad copy, a version of it. But like, you know, let's do Mythbusters, for example, okay? So we have this here, and I've done this before for things about weight loss, for example. We can still do weight loss, but I'll show you a different one. About digestion, about the gut, about, let's say, gut health and digestion, things that I believe to be true that are not. And I would add for this one, the market is women aged you know, 20 plus. Let's just do that, okay? So what we do now, if we go to the old viral every time thing, right? Which is, I'll include a link to that by Genesis, which is what Luke and Mario now run. We used to be partnered in it. But check it out, right? That's all I'm doing. Give me some of these Mythbuster hooks. Think yogurt is your best friend. You might be wrong. You know, basically all this kind of stuff. So why does this matter? Because if I go back to what we were doing before Gemini, I'd be like, now write an ad where it's UGC style and the hook is like, think yogurt is your best friend. You might be wrong. You know, why Keala Greens is better, right? Everyone said avoid carbs for better digestion. But what if I told you the opposite, right? What could you do here, right? Well, something about like, so everyone says to avoid carbs for better digestion, but what I told you the opposite. Actually, I've been eating a lot of carbs, but I've also been eating Keala Greens and, you know, or taking my Keala Greens every day. And y'all, like, honestly, like, it's crazy because I just don't feel bloated or gross at all. In fact, I feel like my stomach's flatter. I'm losing weight. I'm going to the bathroom more regularly, all that kind of stuff, right? So it's like, you can pick like the ones you think are the best, but here's a bunch of additional hook ideas, right? And you can buy this up. Great, give me 10 more, give me 20 more. You can keep going and get more hooks. So like, let me show you how this would look. Like, why is this really cool? Okay, if I go back to, say, great job, let's write some more UGC style TikTok ads. Here's the hook I want to use. You don't need the other parts, just the hook. I think here we can talk about how yogurt can be good, but also can bloat some people, and then tie it into how the spokeswoman has been using Keala Greens instead, why she prefers them over yogurt, and, you know, close with a solid call to action. Okay? So let's check it out. I gotta admit, I used to be obsessed with yogurt. I thought it was the best thing for my gut health, you know? But honestly, it always made me feel kind of bloated and blah. I realized that even though yogurt has probiotics, it also has a lot of lactose and sugar, which can actually be bad for some people's digestion. So I discovered Keala Greens. It's a daily greens powder packed with gut-friendly ingredients and doesn't have any of the stuff that was messing with my stomach. Taking it for a few weeks now, my bloating is gone, my digestion is so much better, and I just feel amazing. So if you're looking for a way to improve your gut health without the bloat, ditch yogurt and try Keala Greens. Your gut will thank you. Now again, I really don't like their call to actions at the end. I think that's where you can just sort of be like more organic feeling. Like, you know, right now they're doing a sale. It's $23, usually just $47. Like, seriously, it made a huge difference for me. I really recommend you try it. Click the link now, right? So there's a couple different variants of this here. I don't read every single one out. See, that was variant 2. The yogurt doesn't work for me story. To have variant 3. So like, right, think yogurt is the best way to support your gut health. Think again. While yogurt has some benefits, it can also cause bloating and discomfort for many people. It's a little bit of an abrupt transition, but you can wordsmith it. I want to empower you to do that. And again, that's just one angle. Like say, okay, cool. Now do some more with this hook, where the style is a faceless narrator, and there is stock photo, or are stock photos. Cool. So it would be feeling first conversational at the beginning with the CMOS example I shared in the ad scripts. All right. Well, just give me 1 second. Okay, so make sure this is recording. I think it is. I'm gonna stop and do a part 2 just to be safe.